Welcome to stage 18 of the 2016 Vuelta a Espana.
CoachEdu.net.
There were 161 riders at the start of the stage in Requena. The breakaway of the day took shape early on with four riders: Pierre Rolland of Cannondale Drape Pack, Fumiyuki Beppu of Trek Segafredo, Quentin Jurecki of AG2R La Mondiale, and Mattia Cattaneo of Lampremerida. The jump away from the peloton took place in the 6th kilometer and was initiated by the Japanese rider from Trek Segafredo, and in so doing picked up these award for the most aggressive rider of the day. They were joined by Luis Vervaeke of Lotto Soudal a little bit later on, and the group had an advantage of almost 5 minutes after 32 kilometers, while the pack was controlled by Giant Alpecin and Bora Oregon 18 teams, because they were wanting to obviously set up the sprint. Beppu was the first at the top of the only climb of the day, the second category, Puerto de Casa de Alto, after 69.8 kilometers. Midway through the stage, the gap had stabilized at around 6 minutes 30, and Ethics Quick Step, working for Gianni Mersman, took over at the front, with some help from Dimension Data and BMC. Vervaeke was the first at the intermediate sprint at Ontinyent at 147 kilometers as the gap started melting away. Cattaneo was dropped from the breakaway with 33 kilometers from the line, and the rest of the escapees were caught with 11.3 kilometers to go. Jan Bakelans of AG2R went solo with 3.5 kilometers remaining, but the pack was moving at approximately 65 kilometers an hour, and his escape had no chance whatsoever. Nielsen launched the sprint and held off Nicholas Arndt of Giant Alpecin and Jempi Drucker, who won the previous bunch sprint in Peniscola on Monday. So, in summary, Magnus Cort Nielsen won a bunch sprint on the Vuelta despite being usually restrained to a domestic role at Orica Bike Exchange. The 23-year-old Dane played it smart in the final to finish ahead of Nicholas Arndt, who finished second, and Jempi Drucker, who finished third. The Top Guns stayed really quiet, and Nairo Quintana retained his overall leader's red jersey ahead of Friday's crucial individual time trial, which will start with a comfortable lead over Chris Froome, Esteban Chavez, and Alberto Contador. That brings me to the end of my report on stage 18 of the 2016 Vuelta a Espana. Be sure to like and share this video, post any comments, questions or criticisms that you may have in the comment section down below. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, and last but by no means least, stay carved up for the win. I'll see you next time. Cheers.
Whoa! Oh.